Have you ever paused in the middle of an ordinary day and wondered how much of reality is quietly hiding in plain sight? The world feels familiar, predictable, almost routine. Yet beneath everyday life, there are discoveries so strange, so fascinating, that they almost feel like they belong in science fiction. Today, we're stepping into a collection of astonishing truths that sound unbelievable at first, yet are supported by research, observation, and the endless curiosity of human exploration. Each discovery peels back another layer of reality, revealing just how mysterious our universe truly is. Let's begin in the ocean, a place that has always sparked imagination and wonder. Deep beneath the surface lives a small, delicate creature that has fascinated scientists and storytellers alike. This tiny jellyfish has the rare ability to reverse its own aging process. When it faces environmental stress, injury, or hunger, it can transform its cells back into an earlier life stage. Instead of continuing toward the natural end of its life cycle, it essentially resets itself and begins again. According to available scientific studies, this process is linked to the organism's ability to reorganize its cellular structure in a way that is almost unheard of in complex life forms. While it does not mean the creature is immune to disease or predators, the idea that a living being can return to an earlier developmental stage challenges our understanding of aging and survival. It quietly suggests that nature may hold secrets about regeneration that humanity has only begun to explore. Now, imagine leaving the ocean behind and floating far beyond our planet. Astronauts who have returned from space have described a surprising sensation when they removed their equipment after spacewalks. According to multiple astronaut accounts and mission debriefings, space seems to have a distinct scent. Reports often describe it as metallic or similar to burnt metal or welding fumes. Scientists believe this smell may be connected to high-energy particles reacting with materials on spacecraft surfaces, creating compounds that produce these unusual odors. The idea that the vacuum of space, a place often imagined as empty and silent, can carry a scent adds an unexpected layer of sensory experience to the cosmos. It reminds us that even environments we consider lifeless may hold characteristics that challenge our expectations. Back here on Earth, forests are often viewed as peaceful, silent landscapes. Tall trees sway gently while sunlight filters through their leaves. But beneath the soil lies a hidden network that some researchers have described as remarkably complex. Through underground fungal connections, trees appear to exchange nutrients and chemical signals with one another. Studies suggest that older, more established trees can transfer nutrients to younger or weaker trees, supporting their growth. These underground fungal threads act like biological pathways, linking plant roots across large distances. Some scientists refer to this system as a communication network of the forest. While research continues to explore the depth of these interactions, the idea that trees might cooperate and share resources shifts how we think about plant life. It paints forests as interconnected communities rather than isolated organisms competing for survival. Have you ever noticed a particular scent after rainfall, especially after a long, dry period? That earthy, comforting aroma has a scientific explanation and a poetic name. It occurs when rainwater interacts with certain natural compounds in soil and plant material. Tiny airborne particles are released into the air, carrying that familiar fragrance. Researchers have studied this phenomenon and found that it plays a role in spreading beneficial microorganisms through the environment. This scent, often associated with calmness and renewal, connects sensory experience with environmental science. It shows how natural processes can influence human emotion in ways we may not consciously recognize.
Now, here's where things take an even more surprising turn. And if you've made it this far, you're about to step into discoveries that challenge what we thought we knew about intelligence itself. Beneath the ocean waves lives a creature known for its flexibility and camouflage, but recent studies have revealed something far more extraordinary. Octopuses display remarkable problem-solving abilities and behavioral complexity. Observations in controlled research environments show that they can open containers, navigate mazes, and even use tools in ways that suggest advanced cognitive processing. Some marine biologists have described individual octopuses showing distinct behavioral patterns, almost resembling personality traits. Their nervous system is uniquely structured, with a large portion of neural activity distributed throughout their arms. This unusual biology allows each arm to perform semi-independent tasks while still coordinating with the central brain. According to current scientific understanding, this distributed intelligence challenges traditional ideas about how brains function. It opens discussions about the diversity of intelligence across different life forms. From the depths of the ocean, let's climb to the peaks of towering mountains. High above sea level, time itself behaves differently. This concept may sound like science fiction, yet it is supported by well-established physics research. The theory of relativity suggests that time moves at slightly different rates depending on gravity and altitude. Clocks placed at higher elevations have been observed to move at a subtly different pace compared to those closer to sea level. The difference is incredibly small and does not affect daily life, but it demonstrates that time is not as fixed and universal as it once seemed. It flows differently depending on the environment. This discovery reshapes our perception of reality, reminding us that even time is influenced by the structure of the universe. Now, let's return once more to the ocean, but this time we journey into its darkest regions. Scientists exploring the deep sea have discovered underwater rivers and lakes hidden beneath the ocean's surface.
These formations occur when dense salt water settles into trenches, creating flowing currents that behave much like rivers on land. Surrounding these underwater bodies of water are unique ecosystems filled with organisms adapted to extreme conditions. According to marine research expeditions, these environments can host species rarely found elsewhere. The existence of rivers within the ocean reveals how layered and complex our planet's ecosystems truly are. It reminds us that exploration continues to uncover landscapes that seem almost impossible. And yet, what makes these discoveries truly powerful is not just their scientific value, but how they reshape perspective. They invite curiosity. They encourage us to question assumptions. They remind us that knowledge is always evolving. Every generation uncovers something that shifts how humanity understands existence. Think about how many mysteries still remain undiscovered. Vast areas of the ocean remain unexplored. Space continues to expand beyond observation. Ecosystems hide interactions scientists are only beginning to study. Even the human brain holds questions that research is still attempting to answer. Each new discovery is not an ending, but an invitation to explore further. There is something deeply inspiring about the idea that reality holds endless layers waiting to be revealed. It suggests that wonder is not limited to childhood imagination. It exists in scientific research, natural observation, and the simple act of asking questions. The unknown becomes less intimidating and more exciting when viewed as an opportunity for discovery.
As you move through your day, consider how many extraordinary processes are unfolding around you without notice. The air carries microscopic life. The ground beneath your feet holds networks connecting entire ecosystems. The sky above contains cosmic events happening at unimaginable distances. Reality is filled with quiet marvels operating continuously, whether we notice them or not. Perhaps the most fascinating truth of all is that curiosity itself drives progress. Every scientific breakthrough begins with someone asking why something behaves the way it does. Every exploration begins with someone wondering what lies beyond the visible horizon. These questions have guided humanity through centuries of discovery, shaping technology, medicine, and our understanding of life itself. And maybe, just maybe,
The greatest discoveries are still waiting in places we haven't thought to look yet, hidden beneath oceans, beyond stars, or even within the smallest organisms. The universe continues to hold stories waiting to be uncovered. Each discovery expands the boundary of human understanding, reminding us that knowledge is not a destination, but a journey. If any of these astonishing truths sparked your curiosity or changed how you see the world, take a moment to share that feeling. Let curiosity continue to grow by exploring more about the natural world, science, and the mysteries that surround us. If you enjoyed this journey into unbelievable discoveries, show your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more explorations into fascinating realities. And most importantly, share your thoughts and reactions in the comments. Your perspective might inspire the next conversation or even the next discovery.